The glove doesn't fit, then they ask me to put you. I'm the good, the bad, and the ugly. I keep now millimeters for niggas, me money me. Smoky lane on my track, my nigga did that. Double G's on the mic, nigga get back. Rhyme rocker, wise guys, yo, ho. We pull up and bust caps like a fofo. That's how it be. Hey, family after this. That's how it be. Between you and me, that's how it be. That's how it be. Double G, better known as God's blessing. Better known as the purple pimpin' Wesson. Better known as the rubber assault weapon. Double G, I'll be still tempted to wet them. I'm known for my love for grips and bloods. Known for gripping pistol grips with gloves. Fuck police, they get no love. In my hood, they catching kids and slugs. That's that West Side LBC shit. When I squeeze, I leave crime scenes. Quick known to kick the ballistics. Sniping your ass up close from a distance. Niggas in the streets, they call me Battle G. I brand niggas like Angus cattle. We niggas love when I kick that grime shit. Wrong solo, cause homies will snitch like mine did. Niggas straight tall. That's how it be. That's how it be. That's how it be. That's how it be. Yeah, I ain't never heard about family. Bring us in at 708. Man, I love my family. Man, they so beautiful.
Okay, wait, back it up. We bring it back. Got my loved ones and my cousins on the tracks. At the family reunion barbecue. And I'm looking around, wonder where my kids is at. Cause all my kids is bad. I tell them to do stuff, all they do is laugh. They thinking the shit's funny till I whip their ass. I'm running to their mama, please don't tell me that shit.
All these ass kids.
But I love them though, even though they're ugly. Still gotta hug them though, even when they sad, still gotta let them know. F-A-M-I-L-E-E-E, we family.
Yeah, I love family. But I love them the most. I ain't even tripping them overdose. On the fan band, throw them all everywhere, here and there. I ain't even tripping. We're gonna say that 7 instead of 8. You talking about family all around in these words, you gonna hit them up. They gonna hit me back. I'm gonna tell them what's happening. I'm gonna make it crack. They gonna make it pop. I ain't even tripping. Nigga, give it what you got. If you think you got it, I ain't tripping. Nigga, just gonna pop on the spot. All my boys up here 11. Cause my family. Bring us in 10 seconds.
Oh, damn. What is that? Man, I love my kids. Man, I love my wife.
Yeah. What up, fam bam? It's your boy Double G, aka God's gift, all up in a place to be. Shout out to all my friends, fans, and family, those that truly support your boy in the world of entertainment. We all know it is a world of twists and turns. If you get around, you will get burned. Yeah. Real talk. Look that part right there. Yeah, fam. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Real talk. Man, we've been waiting for 2021 to get here, and it is finally here. So, real talk, fam. So, real talk. I hope everyone is healthy, practicing safe, healthy sanitation habits of sanitizing. You know, we live in a crazy world, fam. And, you know, it's you know, before we go any further, I want to take the time to just, you know, I lost a couple of personal friends, and, you know, the COVID is really hitting home to a lot of people. And I just want to, you know, her name was Tanya Johnson, and then another childhood friend, he lost his wife to the COVID-19, and then come to find out that my boss at my job lost his wife. Found that out today. So, wow. Let's take a commercial break, and we're going to come back and officially start our new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, let me know. Don't ever play that shit again.
That's just as we hear. When you see it, that's hard to hear.
I need your help right away. Bring us in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. Real talk, fam bam. Been but not broken, filled with nothing but faith in me. Real talk, fam bam. That's what it is, fam bam. We are live in Living Color, doing like no other, an all-new platform called The Show in the beautiful city of Inglewood, home of the world famous Fabulous Forum. The original home of the Purple and Gold, located in the City of Angels, exactly 5 minutes away from the brand new state-of-the-art stadium, SoFi Stadium. Yeah, that's the home of the LA Rams and the home of the LA Chargers. And yeah, they plan on doing a whole bunch of different venues. I think it's the home of the next Summer Olympics. So yeah, looking forward to that right there. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, before we go any further, you know how we do. We always got to start the show off giving some, shout outs and praise to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without Him, there is no us, especially during these crazy times with COVID and, all this other crazy stuff going on. We need to actually give Him more praise. And that's what it is, fam. So let's get on real talk. Wow. We get deep on the show. We've been on previous shows, and we have family in the building. So we're just going to go ahead and bring them in. We're going to take a commercial break, and because, it all started from the family members who are joining us tonight. So it's just a blessing that we start the new year off with these beautiful people right here on the platform called The Show. So if you didn't know, let me know.
Pick up the new book, Go to Work, by Nichelle Farrow, that will motivate you and help communities at large. Available now at Amazon.com.
For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far.
Say it again. You'll tell me when to play it.
Lord, I lift your name.
We're working on it.
The camera's on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch it right now. There you go.
I give you all the praise.
Jesus. We gonna give it to God one time. You gonna take his, let me show you the feet is. Standing against the world, not curling up like a fetus. Standing tall as Goliath, what courage of David. Hell ain't the only route for your soul, let me help you save it. Show me words, I'm serious, I'm wrong. I like it when it's tonight. Renewal of your life, you start right here today. Mind's clouded, glorifying the foolishness, celebrating calamity with a prideful spirit. Then the rest like me finds light to shit, and you refuse to hear it. This unknown, you fear it. You're scared into beliefs of flesh and desires. Put it all on the line for work. This is how all my spiritual ones high. We tackle the devil soul with this
platform. Man, I'm ready to do whatever. You already know I love to function with my people. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I'm there. With it. Yes. You know we gotta mess around and do one, fam. You know we gotta do one, family. We gotta put one together. Hey, wait, I got a couple of beats. Bring us in 30 seconds.
Love is flesh is forcing competition forever be a Christian snippet. I've always called this better by works before. Fell beneath the surface, got respected like veins and precious work. Now know I'm better to do better. Shit the old me alone, dear John letter. Edited PS, I shall Christ as my Lord and Savior. Rededicated my life to a more godly behavior. Scriptures there, my daddy's a Bible too. No longer told the tool. Sorry, say you gotta find another mule. Carried out more than I ever wanted to bear. Wade through trial and error, same trickery, and got nothing to compare.
Yeah. real talk. That is the man himself, ladies and gentlemen. Let him officially introduce himself to the family on all new platform called the show.
What's going on? It's Rare Breed representing God of everything in the building.
Yeah, real talk, fam. And man, that is the rare one, unique, the man himself in the street out there, just in the inner cities. That's what it is, man. I love the work. I love speak on the inner city work that you do, fam. People know.
Well, we out here just doing our portion. Everybody is a real vital asset to what's going on in the streets right now. We got a lot of violence out here in the streets, a lot of murders, a lot of killing. I mean, like COVID-19 wasn't enough. We still out here just dumbfounded, just doing ourselves in. It's crazy. So, it's people like myself that was called, many are called, few are chosen. And we've been out here diligently for some years, even before I started coming home 2009, getting involved in this movement with the music first, and then sitting at the tables with other peace builders. And we building peace from, east side to west side, Bloods to Crips, black to brown, churches to the people out there in the world. We just really closing gaps in right now, trying to really bring that essence of peace and what humanitarianism is, because we don't know what that is. We got a young generation that think every feud means I got to kill something. You mad for every little thing. You think you got to go get the glamour. You got to go shoot something. So it done got a whole lot crazier than it was. It was already watered down, and got watered down, and we out here trying to show that spirit of God and that spirit of love, because a lot of us that got transformed and renewed, we found God, and we got obedient, and in that obedience we do more of him, less of us. Don't mean we perfect, but our good outweigh our bad at this point in time. And we really want them to know that what y'all doing, it's hard to talk to them though, because we got a mind that's flooded with so much narcotics, alcoholism, just really trapped in a mind frame that they believe, they stand on the belief system that they got. It's hard to talk to them.
You know what it really is, fam? It's the same adversary that you fought when you was in the streets, that I fought, that our homeboys fought, people we know. It's the same enemy, and now he's after our children. He's after a whole generation, fam. And it's serious. So the work that you doing in the inner cities is serious work. It's God's work. I like how he just polished you up and sent you right back into the inner cities to talk to the people that only people like you could talk to, fam.
Yeah, so we bang this piece out. I always said that, the street gospel is the masculine side of the word. My pastor, me and him gravitated. Shout out to my pastor, matter of fact, Lafayette Dorsey, Love and Live Again Ministries. We healing from something tragic that happened with our church with his son, and just keep us lifted in prayer. But he calls us, he puts us on assignment, he gives us growing pains, he gives us losses for gains, and even though we don't like them, we got to understand, if we love God, we got to love, what's going on in the world, what's going on in our life. And it's hard to. It's hard because it's a lot of emotion going on in us. We got a lot of emotion that we don't grow to mature in and understand through time. And so when we get that high emotion that we didn't expect, we don't know how to deal with it.
You know what it has a lot to do with, family. The word speaks on it. We are living, and people always say the final times, but that's what's going on. And the word says that all these things must happen. The world is going to become a real cold place. And it's like people need to wake up. COVID-19 is our adversary disguised as an airborne pathogen. Is that right, Nichelle? Before we go further, let's introduce this young lady right here. I'm so sorry. Let's introduce the young lady who brought this whole thing together from the GoDaWork show. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's introduce this young lady so she can just add her, ingredients to the gumbo we cooking up on the platform called the show.
Go to work, I love it. Amen. Yeah, I know I'm the loud one with the natural energy and so forth. But yes, indeed, it took that energy to get us into this place. And I'm so grateful for everything that's happened and transpired because it happens for a reason, like we said, although we may not like it. But things happen for a reason, and you have to walk in it and don't let it succumb you. So just like we have these soldiers right here, you understand me, that are pressing forward, and it's true. I've seen a lot of growth in different ways. I don't know them from being a kid or what have you, but I've had some great opportunities with them. And I'll just let you know really quick. I met the host of the show, Double G, from Sammy B, and shout out to Sammy B. And she's a manager. She's still your manager, one of your managers, and it's really great to see you doing what you do.
You're always gonna be a mentor.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this guy right here, we call him Rare Breed, and we know him as Rare Breed 33C. When you look him up, you see from this wonderful music that he has as well. He was at Pistol Pete's. You see, I'm trying to drop a bar if you was listening. I'm reaching for stars, at the same time. Okay. At any rate, please know they just love me. I try.
We was at the Lexington.
I thought it was, the first time was the Lexington. The second time was the Pistol Pete's in LBC. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Oh, Cuban Pete's.
Oh, Cuban Pete's. Sorry.
Yeah,
but
because I believe,
yeah, I'm the old one. Okay, so yeah, that's true. Cuban Pete's.
Sammy blessed us. I met Rare Breed at the Lexington. Yeah. And then you were there though. Yeah, you were there.
Really?
Yeah. No.
That
was my first.
With Big O.
Yeah,
Big O. Yeah, we was at the Lexington.
Okay. You call him Big O. What else? Shout out to Pastor O. Go to work.
Yeah. Then they had then I opened up for Glasses Alone at the Cuban.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were just so standoffish. And he coming here squeezing me to death now. You know what I mean? Ooh, he was standoffish. Ooh, I had to break some ice just to deal with him. I was like, I'm for real. I'm a radio host. I'm trying to advertise for you. I bought your CD when I first met you. I've been playing your songs and this and that. And then he wound up making me a manager for his song.
We shared a lot of platforms together.
Absolutely.
Man, do you know how many places this man's been doing what
he's like Goliath though.
He done came across a lot of people. He done touched a lot of lives, and it takes a certain individual to do that.
Absolutely.
Every time when Jesus walked, they say people when they touched his garment, they drew strength.
Lord Jesus, please don't talk about that. Oh, the way I used to try to touch his hair, it was crazy.
Hey, Rare's one of them individuals, he's in the city, he's in the inner cities. Mm-hmm. And I'm just I've been on it already, but you need people like that really have the heart to go do that.
Absolutely.
People like, I don't get down like that no more, and they think that's enough. No, it's not enough that you don't get down like that no more. You need to go back and you need to, you need to try to right some wrongs. You need to try to, because that's what I call myself doing. That's why, since we had our own show, the Natural and Spiritual Speaker Show, and this one, transparency has been the thing that God has me bring to the table. He wants me to, this is what I brought you through. When I bring individuals like yourself and Rare Breed to the show, these are the people that he blessed me. He blessed me to be around you in the show. He blessed me to meet this young man right here, Rare Breed. Mm-hmm. Everything is in God's plan.
Absolutely.
And if it's in God's plan, it's going to happen. I never thought that I would be an artist this deep in the industry.
Oh, I just got you
on this level.
And you was Double G. You represent God now.
Amen.
Yeah. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, but anyway,
let me say this real quick, bro. The reason why I went live and I go live wherever I'm at, so people can see real life, because like when you started your show, you didn't have gospel music playing. You had music playing.
Yeah. And
it ain't to everybody like it. And I'm trying to show people how to intermix. And if your tools is correct, what we gonna be? We gonna be alike to each other. You know what I mean? And ever since we've been building together, it's been all positive. You know what I mean? And so we never knocked each other. I don't knock any. If I see a flaw, it's nothing, bro. We gonna encourage each other. And so my whole purpose for even going live, being on Facebook right now with this show, not only just to support the show, but also to lead by example, because we got a lost world. We got a lost world of believers. We got a lot of people who who be so snobbish in their belief system that they don't want to come down to this ground level and really be where we at. You know, they'll roll their windows up and roll through Watts like they don't live in Watts and pull up in their driveway like everything outside don't matter to them, and it's not gonna hurt them and affect them until they get that phone call and their loved ones out there murdered by the streets, and now they want to advocate, now they want to have that intervention instead of the prevention, you know. So that's what we pushing, and that's what I'm doing in 2021. I'm still doing what Breathe do, and it ain't, I got a passion for what I do, so it gets real high energy. I talk with an energy that a lot of people can't understand. A lot of people don't respect that energy, but you want me to respect your complacency. You want me to respect your excuses that you call reason. That ain't me.
Yeah.
You know, you sound like John the Baptist. Feel me? Speak, fam. That's what I'm saying. Because you know, sometimes I find myself like, wow, did I say that? Did I say? Yeah, you know, and you speak with you speak with power. You speak with knowledge. You speak with wisdom. You speak with been there, done it.
And yes,
and you speak. You know what? I'm sorry. You speak with pain. You hear pain.
absolutely. And that's what I want to speak to. On this shout out Bobby Butt, who's great support of all of us. We all work together. Absolutely. And he's the one that taught me about the word USE. There's one where you use people or people want to use you. And then there's a difference when people make good use of you. You understand me? So yeah, this is that time where we need to make good use of all of our strengths. And that's why we're here today as well.
Real talk. And I just want to let the listeners know out there, we're going to take us a quick commercial break. And Nichelle brought us something. We're going to listen to something that she brought us. Because you know what I'm saying? She is just a multi-talented individual. And she's full of
well, let me shout out these people real quick. Definitely, I want to shout out Urge 7 from the CPT. That part right there. Love you. Definitely, we have Silky D, the first female
Hey, Silky D.
Absolutely, on KDAY. We also have one and only Bobby Buck that's here on StreamYard.
So family.
Absolutely, the social media king behind the scene. Also have the one and only South Central Cartel, Big Prodigy on the record.
What
Absolutely, go to work. And we have the ghostwriter, Clinton Wayne, and definitely the man from Empire. Hey, West
Hey
Haven
now.
Glass, go to work.
What's up, West? What's up, West? Yeah, we had 10 West. We're going to even have to get West back down up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Go to work,
Give us
go to
an
work. The
update.
name of the single is called Still Standing, and it's everywhere.
Bless them with the family.
That board. Oh, that would be me.
Oh, that's that song.
Hey, you got rares ready to go too?
Yeah.
So we're gonna come back in, we're gonna let Nichelle come in, and then the next okay?
Y'all got Big Rod on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they did a lot of production for gospel. Hey, can I see that beginning? She baby.
Oh, really? Oh my God, please don't kill me, baby. You know, he let me be the children's acting coach for a little while.
Yeah.
So my son, no. Oh, no, really?
Yeah, I just posted a lot of campaigns.
Okay, so kind of real early. Okay,
There got her on
oh, I remember that. Hey. Okay.
You got bars on it.
The next song, Urge wrote me a full track. Yeah. I'm a
Might have a contract.
oh yeah, well it's tight though. He did it. Yeah. He's doing the
My
hook.
man Cody over here.
Cody.
Cody bro.
Go to work. Oh my God. Go to work. Go
Is
to
that
work.
it? Don't be cool way on there.
What up, family? Alright, what up, family?
Work.
Cool, man. Did you come back here, family? You on the wall, man. Come back, let us know what's cracking, man. Man, that brother right there got one of the bombest swimming pool, backyard parties, backyard boogies I ever been to. Was at the homies. Much love to your family.
Go to work. Let me know about that next time. I'm gonna be in that Vegas with that 50 rocking it. You know, let them know all about that. You don't know, but do know. I'm working on it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That part gonna work.
Him and Marty, yeah, him and homie Marty, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love that. Y'all folks see the family, real talk. Real talk. Oh, how many seconds on that one?
3 minutes 35.
Yeah, this is like the We Are the World. This is We All in the Same Game type of song. Absolutely, go to work. Bobby Buck is gonna come on.
What?
Yeah, Bobby Buck on the track. We got Bobby Buck on the track.
Well, let me find out.
Is this the one you was trying to get me to get on?
I was trying to get both of them. Trying to get both of them on this same track. Right.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
They'll be on the next.
I'm pretty sure my verse still on.
Oh, man, I hate that.
I'll be going to work, I tell you, right?
You ain't lying, you be busy.
You get that.
I love you, thank you. I'll put you on the credit for that the barbecue sauce video I just did. I didn't see the video. Yeah. You'll love it. The documentary is great. The whole story. 76 years old now. He did the documentary about his process. Bobby Buck.
But got the board here and everybody on your book. Find out, Buck. You know I go right, Buck.
Oh, man.
You said Bobby ain't blind.
Yeah, drink some wine. Did he do that? And Urge mixed that boy. He the engineer. Urge that. Go to work. Here comes
I love the hook. You did that.
We are closer dealing with We are the world came out with time for eliminating I've been telling you all because with the auto join together. Love, peace, unity. Love is now.
You ain't lying. That's like all in the same thing, like it was. Like, wow. Like 2020.
Everybody
Wow.
with it.
Alright. You got a caller? Now, I'm 20 seconds. Okay.
That's it.
Let the fans call out and just bring the microphone in.
Go to work. Still standing, y'all. That's work. 2020, we still standing. Oh, we all got on black shirts today.
Wow. That was a leader right there, man.
The go to work one. I got one go to
Nichelle,
work.
who is all them family members? Because that was like, wow, 2020 all in the same game back then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Once again, the engineer on that song is Urge 7 from the
That's right.
CPT.
That's my music guru.
Absolutely.
What's up, family?
That part right there. Definitely Big Prodigy from South Central Cartel.
Hey, triple.
That's right. The ghostwriter, the award-winning, famous Clinton Wayne on the track. Definitely Empire that does everything. He's all around the community. We got the West Haven Blast, and definitely our king, a social media king behind the scene, the one and only Bobby Buck right here, and our entertainment director for the Universal Hip Hop Museum for the West Coast, as well as the first female DJ of KBAY, one and only DJ Silky D. Go to work.
Silky D is about, yeah, she's real people. Man, I love me some Silky D. You know, I don't care if she's talking to a room, to a group full of people. She always,
Absolutely. And I need to shout out myself. That alter ego is Queen GCPT. That would be me. So when you hear that next single and it says Queen GCPT, please follow me. That is me. Go to work.
Y'all doing a video for that?
We working on it. Absolutely.
yeah, definitely got to be in that video. That's gonna be a powerful video. That's a
Mhm.
So what we got planned for 2021?
Go to work. 2021, we are definitely working on people learning how to think, helping our future generation, the children going back into the schools, the isolated situations that they're preparing, whether those certain schools actually go back into the full session, and the children look like they're gonna be set up like little robots and so forth. Is the part that we have to get them to think like Bobby Bucks out the box phrase.
Speaking of online schooling, Nichelle, you're an instructor, you're a teacher. How has it been? Teaching, dealing with the children during this COVID thing.
Yes, for me, it's been wonderful. It's been a dream come true because guess what? I'm a social media queen, so I love being online. So this has been fun for me. So unfortunately, I'm one of the rare people. So, but it's been definitely a reward for me because I'm an entertainer as well. So for me to be able to just have my show, an automatic audience, absolutely, that wants to do well because I do the report cards. But no, really, it is really fun. So I get to do all the jingles and do all the different ways with my children to keep them engaged, and so that way I have a rich attendance and so forth. So I haven't had the same complaints that it seemed like the masses have because I've been enjoying it. And just like you guys know, my energy is the same thing. When you bring the energy and the enthusiasm into the classroom, it's received. So
do you guys do the Zoom thing?
Yeah, the Zoom, absolutely. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a show every day. Yeah, it's like a show every day for me. And it's and so you already have your content. That's the lesson plan. So you have because we're speaking from entertainment as well. So I'm considered an edutainer, education and entertainment entwined. So with that in mind, we know most of the children and even the adults as well, they learn through entertainment. They learn through a show, the music. It uplifts everything. So when we see Rare Breed out there performing on the stage, I shout out to Ryder over there at Peace Chapel. And they do a lot. They close the block. What's the block? Avalon. Yeah.
Behind Fremont High School.
Yeah, absolutely. So just think, it's a lot of education, a lot of children that are involved, and then we have the great soldiers as yourselves be able to not sit, but stand, speak, entertain them, and they pick up the messages and they live through that, and then they look forward to more of those things. So what if it's happening every day while they're learning? They're really learning.
You know what? I want to ask you a question as an educator, and being that I'm a parent, but my daughter is grown, but I am a grandparent. So, what is the state of the educational mindset of our kids? Are our children in trouble? Are they learning? Because other countries are learning at extreme paces. That's
we in a state of trouble.
We
We're in a state of trouble. Seriously though, there is, like we talk about a state of urgency, but it is a serious situation because we don't have enough people that's leading them or drawing them to, if you will, the chalkboard, like we talked about before, where is a lot of people that spoon feeding the children. We have a lot of complaints about the parents are turning on the computer for them and turning the Zoom on because they don't want to be penalized for no attendance and the child is asleep. Turn the Zoom on. You want to turn the Zoom off, but then you've been recorded too, and it's like you put you in a pickle and this and that, all these different types of things, but it's a top-down situation.
And that's the big problem. We don't have the parents to counteract with the teachers, and this is the interaction that the teacher's been wanting anyway, and now we kind of forced to do more for our kids and really interact with our kids, and we're not doing that because we're not trained to do that. Some people don't even know how to teach their kids.
Some people, a lot of people don't like school. They didn't like school when it was school. So the attitude in the household is a little, it's a situation.
Guilty as charged. I was one of them. I ditched a lot of school. I got I'm street educated. You know, I am, you know, I do have education. I do have a high school diploma. I do have some trade, you know, and college skills, you know, the basics, you know, trigonometry.
Mine should be a survival diploma, not a high school education diploma.
I mean,
because I graduated out of survival. It wasn't, you survived, you went through it, you breezed through it, you barely made it.
Here's the thing. Let me put the yardstick out here. Check this out. The main thing is to teach the discipline of wanting to learn. See, we have a lot of blockage here. They talk about achievement gap all the time. It's because most often nobody wants to learn. They want to be the one that's giving out the information, whether they know it or not. They go by assumptions, and people say we're in trouble because of social media, because social media is driving the narrative. But that's why we need more content. We need you doing your own show 24/7. It seems like, you know what I mean? That type of thing. We need that real content. As soon as you feel like saying a paragraph or two that's so impactful, like the way, like he just said to everybody, he will be a ghostwriter for us because he does have those lyrics in his mind, just like that, in the way, the manner in which he communicates and so forth. We need him online all the time. He's a walking reality show. So what it is the content. Is the real people that's doing the real work, like ourselves, in the community in a real way, consistently, that need to be able to be heard on various platforms, because the people that are on some of these platforms, they're so hollow that it's not even funny, and they're puppets sitting. You know, I'm going into Queen GCPT. I'm trying to say to go to work. Go to work is a teacher. But look, I'm just trying to say that it's a real thing where that line. We need to get rid of that line. If it's a line, it's the line that we teach them how to read again. Because before, like they said back in the day, we were taught how to read with sticks and mud. So we need to get back to some of these things. We build all these vacant lots that we have. We need to get to people that actually grow the vegetables and so forth. All these things that they talk about, this is the time now to do those things. And while the children are sitting there with their thumbs in their mouth or whatever they're doing, and placating the situation, we need to get them outside building things, being constructive, because that's what the problem is. You thought they was lackadaisical back when they took the PE out of the classroom? Oh,
I can imagine now.
Oh,
PE,
they backbones is like a jellyfish right now.
Oh, see, that's not good.
Absolutely, they not jumping up and down too much. You do some different. It's some of them.
It's almost like they're prepping them for that movie.
They got strong thumbs.
That movie Space, where the people in space where they have no.
Yeah, they got strong thumbs from the video game.
It's sad, And here's the thing. We all share in that responsibility somehow, some way, in ways we don't even know. It's like, wow, we're handicapping our children, thinking we're making things easier, because we grew up in the area. I know I did. I grew up cutting grass, and there wasn't no motor in the grass. It was that one where you push.
That's right, absolutely, with the blades.
Get jammed up on you.
Absolutely,
exactly.
That's right.
You learn the
too much grass on the blades on the side.
But they use danger of the streets as an excuse. Yes, they stay in the house as long as my baby's safe in the house. It's cool. Now you
they just dangerous. In the house, not using their mind wisely, because then like they say, some people can handicap, and some people don't want to use that word, but it's a real word. When you sit in the house and permitting them to eat all day, and work on child obesity, you helping them to not think because you turning on the computer.
Because you don't go out and explore. I'm devil dip. Oh, back before the 105, when it was the devil's dip, and we used to ride our bikes all the way out of bounds to go down there and explore and do things and meet new people and build bikes from scratch. And then now how they segregate the schools where you don't know how to coexist with nobody else. You can't be a ninth grader to intermix with a 12th grader, and that's how the world is. You're gonna be with corporate people, you're gonna be non-corporate, you're gonna be other world. You gotta learn how to mix with these people.
Absolutely.
And that's what school was all about. And now they teaching us how to be divided and segregated.
And this is why we need to take advantage of the situation. Shout out to EACL, the Esports Amateur Competitors League, where Michael Reddick, he grew up with 7 brothers, and then he was the only one that made it to the Raiders to play professionally and so forth. And then he had a daughter that had a homework assignment, and this is a multi-million-dollar platform that goes on with the video games, and now the children can actually make money off of there, and they can actually support nonprofit organizations.
Skill. They call it the skill.
They need a whole lot of skills. That's what the children right now. This is the best time for them. This is prime real estate. This is all of this airspace, airtime that they doing and so forth. This is the time that they need to be building. Absolutely, and creating and writing the books and taking advantage of all this time that they have at home and capitalize off of this. Every family could be rich if they listen.
And the biggest problem is unity. We don't collaborate to do this. You can't do it in your corner and think, it's none of your business what they doing over there. We got to pull it together and really empower, and that's what we've been doing lately. That's what the Peace Rise is all about. We got things elevating in the Peace Ride that's gonna come to your front door, that's gonna come to your home, gonna come to your child's school, and it's evolving more than just we riding for peace on a Sunday. In 2021, y'all gonna see a whole lot of what that evolved.
Go to work, and I like to shout out Rare Breed for coming to a couple of my schools.
Oh yeah.
Bring us a little something.
Yeah, we got a few things. What we gonna play? 1 or 2 or what? What we got?
Hey man, I always like to bless family.
Yeah. Let's start with that.
Blessing family.
That backlash.
Real talk.
Go to work.
One here on all the
The one and only Rare Breed 33. Say
That's why.
They charged Jesus with sedition. They said he was discriminating. He was going to
We're in the world of esports where literally you could be in a Fortnite tournament and easily think, they now the lab.
Easy. Frankenstein.
Yeah. For real though. Absolutely.
Right, same thing going on with Call of Duty. You could be in all the tournaments, but the thing is that you have to actually be skilled in that game, right, to be able to compete.
You sit there long enough, you better be skilled.
Yeah, and I
spend all
love
that time in that room. My mama got you in that room. You better come out there with something.
right.
That's an investment. If I buy my child that, I'm investing in you.
Yeah. I just saw that with Twitch TV. Twitch TV allows you to play video games and share your stores.
Hey, turn that up.
So you would use different things, platforms like that.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, you can do the same thing as well as Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch, you get to share your experience with millions of people.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be in here, so just learning that that's pretty neat. Absolutely. And then as a dealer over here, I'm making money with EACL. I'm still making money with Twitch because I get to advertise my product placement. You know what I mean? So it's too many things that the children can do to make money. It's a benefit.
But at the same time, there has to be a line between them, doing it for fun, and then people pushing them for profit.
Well, if they do, they gotta at least do one thing for profit. I'm telling you, I know so many different ways, and I have the same for 22 children. All 22 children not gonna want to do the same thing. One might want to write a book, one might want to play a video game, one might want to build a city. You see what I'm saying? So for me to be the teacher, I have to know about all these things, and I'm suggesting at least do one thing, capitalize out of this. Don't come out of this recession or this pandemic and don't have nothing.
Right, but as long as they're having fun, I think
Yeah, absolutely. They have fun. That's what we talk about. Yeah, they love the game. So if you play something else, it don't have to even be a game. That's what the other situation is. They're using the game. You can use that game to help the family make money because the dads are not
For
working.
you to come that hard, gospel.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's God.
But then they also need to use their mind. Why they not doing nothing else? Them children having too much fun. They ain't doing nothing. Go to work.
Man, okay. Boy, Rare one
Yeah, that's one of the four singles that I dropped last year. I wasn't really into building albums. I was in it building messages at a time to let people hear. We was in a state of confusion and getting a lot of backlash, and I just had to speak on it. And then using Malcolm X for the hook was something that just was given to me because he spoke about Jesus and the truth about Jesus more than the believers do sometimes, you know. So it's a whole lot that goes behind there. It's a whole lot of examples that I want to lead by, because a lot of us mock the Muslim religions. We knock other people's teachings, like we can't learn from each other. And I wanted to be controversial with that and let our believers learn from other people who study our word. You know what I mean? So we gotta be more transparent, and I can't be a humanitarian if I don't like your religion. I can't be religious gang banging with the AME and the Kojics and the, you know, Seventh Day Adventist. I'm not with that. I'm about God's people, period. If you want to be a Scientologist, God bless you. That don't mean I'm gonna hate you. You know what I mean? And that I can't intermix with you, because if my faith is strong, I'm gonna stand on my tools, you know.
That's our go to work.
We got a couple of minutes here in the back half of the show, family. We got another one to bless the listeners before we get up on here.
Yeah, we can go ahead and close out with the last single. What was that? The last Streets Don't Love You. That song is dedicated to my brother who got murdered 6 years ago. When I got the track, it was heavy on my heart what was going on, and finding out that I was sitting at the table with somebody who had something to do with my brother's murder. So I had to write about it. So
that was a tough pill.
The streets don't love you. Let's get it.
Have we played Ain't No Sunshine?
No, not yet.
That's the outro.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, that's the one with the lowrider. That's the lowrider you built behind the homie, or that you are restoring?
Initiated for initiation, but I told them no. Rebellion turned some childhood friendships in the cold away from smiling my face. They were more like enemies.
And who do the beats? When we come back, you did shout out to whoever did the beats.
That one, just a guy, what it say, produced by right here. Produced by Night Rider. I never met the brother who made it on 30 bars. He called and told me what I needed and shot it. It's really up in the second verse where we can talk about it.
Nichelle, we're gonna come back with your social media, okay? Social media rare, and we out.
Can I say my little situation?
Huh?
I got ABCs of 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
I mean, she got like 30 social media.
Where you say that
You consolidate.
Okay, 53.
Actually, my song got a minute left on it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At the end of my brother's speaking, I got his limit up on last week's ride.
Oh, wow.
I want to really get him involved.
Respect that I not move to a different beat. I think the culture covers got some forgiveness on repeat. All good swallow is the pressure mechanism in water. Ball ain't that hard, you more open mind to realism than you are to the slaughter.
All your beats got energy.
We got a lot of on campaign. We got campaign Republic coming out of love.
You got the type of music you listen to your whole album.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's consistent. The last one was like that. I still got that one.
Yeah.
One when he in the middle of the road, you know. Yeah, I got that one. I mean, so.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, praises and a couple of them. Man. 3 seconds.
Ooh,
Play the next one.
Go to work.
No.
Oh, ain't no sunshine?
No. Bring us in. So Nichelle gonna say what she gonna say.
Here we go.
Yeah. We are back here to say our finals. Nichelle, you'd like to say something to the people before we get up out of here, please?
Absolutely. Go to work. I want to have a little ABCs. Having an action mindset should be our next steps. B, becoming more of an efficient thinker daily. And C, consistently being solution oriented. And then the 1, 2, 3s for the day: process, produce, and prosper. Go to work. You can find me at linktree.com/go to work.
Real talk, rare breed. Where can they find you at, fam?
You can hashtag Rare Breed 33C. You can link tree Rare Breed 33C. It's a household name. Get involved by choice, not force. When you support me, you support the movement.
Go to work.
Man, you know, where fam, God has put it on my heart to, get at you if you're available for co-host opportunities, fam. You know what I'm saying? You can bring a lot of people to this table. You bring a lot of different voices to the table, fam. So whatever you need, God says to bless you with that, fam. So if you're showing up with people, you're showing up with your message, you're showing up anything you need, and we're here for you at the show.
I appreciate that, bro, because, I got a lot of hats real quick, and, we got Campaign Republic coming out. The legendary gospel gangster Chili Baby, we lost Mr. Solo, the general, rest in peace. We got Terry from Unity Era up under that umbrella.
Hey,
we got Third Day, the Mouthpiece, out there in Phoenix. That's one of our Campaign Republic family. And then everything that was up under Gospel Gangsters and Camp 8 before our brother passed away is going to be coming on. We got a lot of projects coming out that's already in the works, and we just was waiting for that calendar to flip so we could just really start pushing. So, what God got for you, man, can't take from you. And that's what it is.
Man, real talk. Before we get up out of here, I want to give a special shout out to the very special VIP, Mr. Levi Oldest. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, fam. He called me, said he was tuning in to the show. Levi's one of my biggest supporters. He blessed me to get into the world of acting, and he just blessed me, in so many different ways. So I appreciate you, Mr. Levi Oldest, and all the family members from Levi and LA Films. Peace from the west to the east. Yeah. We hear that one after the show. Very informative.
Yes.
I'm glad you just, after I was like, yeah.
Look at you. We got that link tree.
Hey, that's a step up right there.
We both had link tree. That was tight. He was like, you got all those social media. You just scaled down.
But see, you can put to 30,000 on the link.
I love it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we own it. It's linktree.com.
Okay, let me get a paycheck or two, and I'm gonna be like at this shit. I need to come holler at you, because you always upgrade me.
But that's,
I don't know much.
Go to work. Go to work, Bobby Bud. Go to work. Y'all want to do a shout out real quick? Thank you, Bobby Bud. Go to work.
Bobby B, what up?
Go to work.
What up, fam? Much love to you, Bobby B. Hey, come on down, man, and let's network, man. Let's make this thing bigger than it already is, man. Much love. Peace from the west to the east. Yeah.
Love it. All right,
I
y'all.
love it for you, bud. Appreciate you. Next time, let me write your bars, homie.
Oh, I know he laughing. Go to work. That's psycho. That's on real. Yeah, so we good. Thank you, sir. That was good. Whose song is it?
That's either All Day or what's that? All Day? No, Smokey Lane. That's Smokey Lane. That's my producer. We do a lot of, he did G shit. My song.
Okay.
Yeah. That's him. I'm like, damn. So I looked up with him through Rhyme Rocker Entertainment.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful thing, just like that. So I got
You
two
wipe
more.
it down already?
You still Facebook Live? We good.
You Sunday school crazy.
Oh, we good?
Did I put my bag? You lost in my wig.
I'm gonna run across and get there from you.
There we go. All right, y'all, go to work. Appreciate you, Bobby Bud. Go to work. All right, everybody.